Hey there, onetabmat, and congrats for a really cool rec take here. I think you did really well with this one. It's a super challenging piece of music because it really takes you through different moods, and it's kind of floating rhythmically, and it has lots of different types of nuanced bending and vibrato and all that good stuff. And you do convey a musical impression here. There are timing issues, which I'm not really going to dive into because we've spoken so much about that, and I can see you're doing a lot of progress on that department. So I'm just going to give you some more time there. So I'm going to focus on the vibrato instead. And it's very clear you made a conscious effort here to try to nail all the subtle nuances in Piotr's playing. And there is one specific thing that I'm pretty sure would really up the impression of your vibrato here. And it's the fact that almost always you're a bit too eager to start vibrating. So what I mean by that is you either, when Piotr does like a gradual buildup of his vibrato, like that, which is a very classic and cool way of doing it, where you sort of gradually build it up. Even when you do that, you do it too quickly. You start, adding the wide motion too soon. It's supposed to build up to that. And there's other types of vibrato and bending in here as well. There's one where Piotr does like just one or two, and it's almost like a bend. And one could argue that in this case, you should start it pretty aggressively. But even here, Piotr has like a very slight build-up. So it's like the first bend is going to be a bit slower to start than the second one, even in this case. And in the cases where it's just like standard full-on vibrato, even then, trying to be a bit restrictive, try to be a bit laid back and start it a bit later than what feels natural to you currently. Because I'm pretty sure that's going to raise the level of your playing here quite a bit, This is one thing that when you can be relaxed about applying the vibrato, that's when the pieces start to fall together, because really that's like the top end impression of the receiving listener, how you phrase a vibrato and whether you're in control, because it says quite a lot about your control if you feel like you have to throw it on immediately, or if you are comfortable and you can sort of really nail it in the right moment and not be... Because the point is that the listener wants to hear what pitch you're playing. So if you throw the vibrato on too fast, the listener is not going to perceive what note you're playing, and that's a big problem. So the listener always first has to hear the note, and then we do have to, in most cases, apply some vibrato, and that is simply because the guitar's intonation is very problematic. So in most cases, it's going to sound like crap if you don't add the vibrato. So it's needed for sure, and the way you play your vibrato has a major impact on the perceived impression. And in this case, I really advise you to sort of take it easy and build the vibrato up gradually. Cool. So hopefully I made my point clear there, but keep up the awesome work there. I'm really looking forward to follow more of your progress. See ya. Cheers.